Hey,
Go.
everybody.
We're live, and we're having a
Yay!
dumpster fire right off the bat. You're welcome.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the podcast featuring Benji, Jesse, Richard, and Scott. And
Hi,
Bandit, who's sitting on
everybody.
my bed.
Welcome to the podcast featuring Benji,
It's
Scott, Richard, and Jesse.
Okay, now,
hello,
Rich.
everyone. It is great to be here.
Um,
What, you
wait.
guys
Why'd
don't
you
have a
make it sound
script?
like
No.
You don't
Uh,
have
Oh,
a script?
shoot. That's off to the side. 1 second. Let me go. Is it?
uh,
Um,
I rehearsed this for 5 hours.
I realized.
okay. Okay, I got a script.
I realized what I should have started off with. I should have said, "Fear not, citizens, for I am here." That would be.
Plus Ultra!
Uh,
Okay, we're done with that.
You should have said, but I'm here, and so are my friends.
you ever hate
No, I already emptied it. That was my mom checking to see if I had garbage, because it's garbage day!
We had garbage day. Our garbage.
Oh my gosh.
I got
Uh,
a kitty cat on my lap.
This might have a little bit of insanity because we've been stuck in the house for weeks on end.
Welcome to the
Says
Quarantine
everybody.
Cast.
That's neat.
My extrovert energy, I think, no longer exists because it hasn't been charged in 40 years, so it's good.
Wow. Yeah, my
It's been
introvert
4
energy
weeks, but okay.
is
Has been non-existent since birth.
my introvert energy has been
Overcharged.
currently is Super Saiyan 3 maybe.
Okay. It's not up to blue yet.
No. No,
Okay.
I've never really liked blue. I prefer Super Saiyan
Blue is
5.
pretty cool. I got 2 statues that I'm staring at right now of Vegeta Blue.
I like
Pretty cool.
I like Vegeta Red.
Vegeta Red looks cool. Vegeta Blue looks really good because the blue just, even though it's a lighter blue than his suit, it just goes with his suit so well. And he looks pretty neat. Shut your hole.
No, ultra introvert instinct. Ultra. Scott's trying to go ultra introvert instinct.
Oh god, now I get you. Nerd.
Now we're talking Dragon Ball.
So,
Well, we're going to
hot-
divulge easily into other stuff.
hot news right now. Venom, the Venom release date and title have been revealed. It's called Venom: Let There Be
2.
Carnage, releasing
Oh.
June 25, 2021.
Who's the villain?
SpongeBob for Bikini Bottom.
It's
guy
actually
totally
what is his name? Well, here I got a quick.
Woody
Yeah,
Harrelson,
look it up.
No,
Tom Hardy.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Also,
Who are
Morbius
some
was
of
supposed to get a
who are
movie
some
this
of
year.
Venom's major enemies that could be in the? I'm trying to think of that.
Spider-Man.
Uh,
That's like the
yeah,
enemy.
it's the Hypno Hustler. Yep, he's gonna be the bad guy.
Okay, good to know. Not Scorpion.
No, it's not Scorpion. It's Hypno Hustler.
Okay.
I think also, the Spot is going to show up maybe at some point.
Oh, neat. How about Calendar Man?
Calendar Man is Batman, so you're wrong.
Oh,
Ooh,
I knew that.
Robert Pattinson's gonna be Batman. They should put Kite Man in
But
No,
the movie.
he should
but
be
Boomerang-
Terry McGinnis, not Bruce Wayne.
Boomerang is going to be he's going to be showing up. Also.
Oh, neat. Because that's totally not the Flash.
No, you're thinking Captain Boomerang. I'm talking about Boomerang.
Oh, there's a
Boomerang is a
difference?
separate character from Captain Boomerang.
Are they both Australian?
I don't know. I think
Frickin' racist comic books.
I
Comic books are racist.
I only want Kite Man in a future Batman movie. Just give me Kite Man.
Yeah, he's Australian.
Comic books are racist.
There it is.
James
Oh wait, no,
Gunn-
actually, I chose the wrong supervillain that I was gonna make a joke of. I was gonna say shock, like I meant Shocker.
Oh,
Shocker's gonna show up,
Ah,
because
You could never beat me.
in Ultimate Spider-Man, he's a reoccurring joke character.
Well, there's
'Cause-
also that same continuity also made Electro a joke character because Thor just absorbs Electro and then launches him into space via his hammer.
What is a core? Okay. So, yeah, sorry, I threw things off with talking about Venom. Carnage
But
is a
in
bad
terms
guy,
of
obviously.
news, like also that Scoob movie that I was really excited for is getting pushed to video on demand in May, so I'm definitely going to be watching that. I'm very excited.
When is Wonder Woman? I want Wonder
That's
Woman.
due for August 24. It was originally June
that
24.
one does look good.
It looks so
Wonder
good.
Woman 84 looks good. But In the Heights, my musical movie, got pushed indefinitely, and I am sad about it every day.
Is it Breakfast Club?
Yes, it's Breakfast Club the
Uh,
musical. You're right.
No.
Breakfast Club. You know what? I'm going to write Breakfast Club the musical now. Thank you for the inspiration.
But really, you're talking about that one movie that's directed by that one guy who voices that one character.
that's so generic.
Kinda.
In the one thing, you're right. The Scooby movie looks fun. I am low-key excited for it. Like,
They've screwed up enough Scooby movies for me not to be impressed.
Well, I mean, the Scooby quality has gone.
Scooby of course. I didn't
Like-
know Scooby had a scale of quality.
Well, I mean,
It does. Yeah, it does.
okay, you got
I
Scooby
mean,
Doo
I'll
on
still give
Zombie
it a try,
Island.
but
You got
oh, that's so good.
the Scooby
Alien
Doo
Invaders is a good one.
Alien Invaders.
Witch's Ghost.
Yeah, I never really cared for Witch's Ghost, but I
Come
still
on, the Hex Girls. They go and put a spell on you.
and then the Cyber Chase, but some people don't like
Cyber
Cyber
Chase
Chase.
was. Oh, I like Cyber Chase.
I like
The
it too.
Cyber one was cool because it was video game themed, and then they run into like their 60s equivalents in the video game.
But also, I know what movie you're talking about. It is In the Heights.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
did
the
it-
one
By
that
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, it got pushed to June 18,
Wow.
2021.
That is 30 gigs.
Oh,
God.
now it's got a date.
That could be
It used to be indefinitely.
Which
Yeah, that's the movie
also-
that played during Birds of Prey, and Benji saw me cry in the movie theater because I thought it was so beautiful.
That one is going up against
Yeah.
Venom because Venom is the following week.
Oh gosh, why?
Yeah.
No!
Although- Honestly, and I hate saying this, I think In the Heights is gonna probably be a more successful movie than Venom 2.
Well, it is from the director of
Maybe.
Crazy Rich Asians, which was a very, very, very successful movie.
And it's written by, no offense, well, obviously it's not offensive, but one of the best playwrights of our time, according to so many people.
There she
Also,
is.
but also, he's the director of the Step Up movies, Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, The Gem and the Holograms, and G.I. Joe Retaliation. I don't really think this guy is known for like his quality scale is a little
Over the place.
yeah.
But he did do Crazy Rich Asians, so that made him a ton of money, and that greenlit a sequel already.
He also he does sequels because he did Step Up 2 and 3. He did G.I. Joe Retaliation, which is the sequel to the G.I. Joe movie. Then he did Now You See Me 2. He also made.
I
a movie
did
about,
like Now You See Me Too. I will not say that was not that bad.
No, I'm just saying he does. He's the guy that they get for sequels. I'm not saying that that means that they're bad. But he also made
know.
Ken Jeong, You Complete Me,
What?
and
Diapers.
the thing is, Wikipedia doesn't have an entry for that one.
It's just called Ken Jeong, You Complete Me.
Yes, it came out last year.
I think it's a comedy special.
I'm searching.
That's what would make sense.
Wait, isn't Ken Jeong the guy from Community? Is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
isn't that
and he's a comedian.
Oh wait. Oh okay. Oh, I thought I was.
Am
Okay.
I right?
Here's my bad brain right now. This is how blonde I am. I thought he was talking about Kim Jong Un.
Oh my gosh. No.
I need to somehow. I wish I could timestamp. Oh wait, I wonder if I can, because I need to timestamp that. Because I need to put.
It's Ken Jeong,
cricket
You Complete Me Ho.
Yeah.
That's what the movie's called.
Yeah, it's a Netflix
You forgot
special.
you forgot the ho.
Oh, okay. Timestamp.
Good job.
Let's see.
But
Oh.
but
Good
Oh, this also looks
job.
like Gappy.
yeah, the
Tai
Battle
Chi
for
did
Bikini
it.
Bottom, the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake got announced for June 23rd, and they announced the price of it on Steam, and I'm so happy. It's
Is it-
only $30.
Impressive.
That take note, Nintendo. When you remake a game, you do not charge a full-on $60 for it.
Hey, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is $20 on Steam, and it's not on sale.
It's on sale on PS4. It's like $11 on PS4.
Oh, Drug Dealer Simulator.
Wait, what?
What? Oh,
on Steam.
hey Jesse. You
Yeah.
know. Speaking of weird games, have you been keeping up with the podcast I told you about? The How Did This Get Played?
Yes, they
You
are
should
fantastic.
You should totally get one of the games they recently did called Panty Party on Switch.
I am not getting Panty Party.
Get Panty
Also-
Party. I
Okay.
want to
No,
get
I'm
it.
no.
We can play online together, though. Once you complete the game, you are allowed to go online and play against people. We can play against each other.
There's
What
also
game are
the
we- what?
well,
Panty
there's
Party.
also
Well, there's this
the thing is
podcast that I got Jesse into called "How Did This Get Played," and they review horrible or ridiculously stupid games, or like incredibly weird, like how did this get made games. And they did this one called Panty Party where it's literally a FPS where you're a pair of panties. You're a woman, you're a person that transforms into a pair of panties, and then you have to defeat another pair of panties.
But my FPS slot is already taken up. Like, Rebel Taxi keeps pushing this game on Switch where you play as like army men, and it's like toy army men, and it's like a tower defense, and there's online modes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's army, like army men.
Yeah, it looked good. Like Pan Pizza keeps pushing it, and every time I see it, I'm like, "Ooh, I want that."
I can't,
Oh, my
Right.
burp smells
like,
bad.
I can't listen to Pizza Party podcasts anymore. Or really, I can hardly watch Pan. I watch too much, and
Oh.
I
You
don't.
burned yourself out.
Yeah, and also I just don't.
Katie's
Care
taking
for
a
him.
nap.
So, With that though, the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake is only going to be $30. I am beyond excited. They added a multiplayer mode, so as someone who's addicted to platinuming games on my PS4, I'm going to be really miffed if there's online multiplayer trophies for
Actually,
You're
Jesse,
addicted?
3D
Jesse,
collectathon.
you can't say
Okay.
that you're addicted. Richard is the one who's addicted. He has the proof.
Fine, then I'm half.
I'm not
as
even
addicted as
gonna.
Richard.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
can
gonna
I be
be
like
a
a
part
Lil?
of this.
Can I be like Lil addicted, like half addicted?
Yeah, you can
No.
be half addicted. But,
Here in the
Okay, I'll
background,
be
please
half
tell me when you want me to
No,
talk.
you
But-
have an interest. There is no addiction here. You have an
But-
interest.
But I'm also why did okay, it's just because someone replied.
Oh, there's also a indie game on Switch that I'm looking into. There's one called Good Job. That's like a puzzle game. But there's one
What?
called Later Daters where you date all these women at an elderly home. It's a dating
I reckon
sim.
we're going to scratch this.
Why would you be
Throw it
interested
a
in
day
that?
and we
I
just
want-
devolve
Because it's
into-
like my Golden Girls fantasy, okay?
I want that
Like-
one. I want that game about like the dating simulator puzzle game. It just came
You
out.
want Later Daters?
No, it's a different one. Later daters look dumb.
What about Boyfriend Dungeon, where you date guys and then they turn to weapons and it's a dungeon crawler?
They stole
That's
that
it.
from
I'm gonna
Soul
go
Eater.
burn my Switch real quick. I'll be right back.
They stole that
Just
idea
buying
from Soul
Later
Eater.
Daters!
I'm
he's
going
burning
to
it.
burn my Switch. I'm not gonna do anything with my Switch. I'm gonna burn it because
And boyfriend dungeon.
Nintendo done went off the deep end with a lot of the weird stuff they're
Well,
allowed. on it.
I think it's more like they just don't have quality control.
No, not like they did on was it Wii U?
No, Wii U
Wii U didn't have no.
Wii U had
no, it didn't.
awful quality.
Wii U had Meme Run and Meme World and Meme Run 2.
Which all
Mm.
like got the person who created, I don't remember if it's the Rage Comics or Pepe the Frog or someone is super,
Oh yeah.
super protective of their like because they like own they own the rights to it, and if anyone uses them like in a way they deem like they sue.
Oh, I got the Citizens of Space game. I need to play that.
I haven't played much of that, but
It looked interesting. You sent me the trailer for it.
yeah, the copyright holder for Trollface sent a DMCA notice to take it down.
So that's why the game got pulled off of the eShop.
Yeah, and according to the person? According to someone, Meme Run failed Nintendo's legal tests 3 times.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, that's wow.
Also, quick little thing.
Oh,
Never mind.
I have
Okay.
some gaming news for everyone that is relevant who owns the game.
Okay.
Mario Maker 2 is adding Super Mario 2 as like a power-up. They're adding a ton of different power-ups. They're adding the Koopalings. And as of tomorrow, they're also adding a thing called World Maker, where people can like make their own little Mario adventure game with 8 levels, and then you can play other people's worlds.
That's something that should have been in like both Mario Makers, so it's kind of cool that it's in there. But I also don't play Mario Maker, so
Guess
Also, they
who's
put the
on
people
Scott's
in
side?
Also, I don't play that trash fire game anymore.
what Trash
Yes.
Fire game?
Mario Maker.
Oh, okay.
People are stupid on their levels.
Richard sounds like someone who genuinely got hurt by Mario.
Yes, that's because he did. But okay, we went way off the rails, so let's bring it back in. I
Way
should.
off the rails.
My Hero Academia, something we all enjoy.
Wait, I was gonna
We
say,
have all recently finished concluding
I
watching the season 4
I haven't.
Except for Scott, apparently, because he sucks. What?
Because I'm a manga reader.
I know.
But
We have all, except for Scott, concluded reading not reading.
Watch.
Dang it, Scott, you got me all screwed up.
I'm also trying to say something real quick. I think now we should. I'm gonna say this just right on the spot. We should, like, you know how some podcasts will like split things up. We should do that, and then I should insert my classic song "House Music" as the between segments song.
I remember that.
I prefer human music.
But, okay.
Classic song, house music.
House music.
You know, I saw house music on Turner Classic Movies once, and they said back in the day we used to listen to house music, and we would say, "I remember that," and then you'd sip your soda.
I love how I loved how he said house music, and I just decided to make that the theme for the song. And I kind of also do want to take up your challenge, Richard, at some point of making the Excalibur song.
Okay.
Excalibur!
You should also make a song out of Washing Day. Nothing clean.
No, I actually like really. I want to make like remixes someday, but I don't know if I'll ever.
I'm tempted to remix that then. Washing Day.
It's wash day. It's wash day. Nothing clean.
Oh.
Get it right, dude.
Wash Day. Nothing clean.
Oh, okay. Brief moment of silence so that we can put in my transition music, maybe. And we're good. Okay, there we go. What a wonderful interlude. So, Benji, you were saying what was our topic we were going to talk about?
We
My
are
Hero
planning on
Season
actually.
4.
Jesse!
And
I
that's
said-
where
Okay,
it
bye.
freaks out.
I said Benji, not Jesse.
I'm leaving you. I'm in an abusive relationship here, and it makes me sad.
It's okay, I only liked you for your money anyway.
I know. Unfortunately, I know.
This is getting depressing. Okay, My Hero Academia, an anime about superhero
Season
school,
4.
starring Deku.
Season 4.
It
season
me.
4. Okay, so
Wow.
Season 4.
here, why don't we quick get everybody's thoughts, like kind of give it like, oh, it was really good. I
didn't. Okay.
Okay, Benji.
I enjoyed it, but it wasn't my favorite season. I still liked probably season 3 a lot better. I think season 2 and season 3 were the pinnacle of My Hero Academia, and now they're just trying to build everything up. And I think this was more of a build-up season instead of like a huge blow everything and make everything look cool kind of season. So that's my view.
Okay.
Scott?
No. Here we'll go. Richard, because Richard hasn't talked too much yet.
I mean, this season made Jiro one of my new favorites, or top female characters.
So Richard got a new best girl.
Okay. So Richard's was simple. Jesse.
I'm gonna say right now that for My Hero Academia, I really enjoyed season 4. I had fun with it. I have mixed feelings about part of it, but I'm kind of in the same camp as Benji, is that in terms of My Hero, even with season 3, I feel like they haven't topped season 2 yet. But
Well, we all know why that is.
Season 3 was there are plenty of parts in season 3 that were on par.
Oh wait, season 3 is also a tournament arc, so the second half of season 3 is also a tournament arc.
Season 3 had frickin' the Namus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nomus.
I don't know what you're thinking.
The Nomus were introduced. The League of Villains was built up incredibly.
It's
Almost
also
introduced in season 1.
or yeah, but like you forgot what season 3 is entirely, didn't you? Because season 3 is summer camp, and
Summer
Summer
Camp.
Camp, All Might
RFC
versus All for
Ragdoll.
One,
yeah,
Freaking
you
Yeah.
mean
and
one
then
for
the exam.
the exam. And
What was
And then that's season
isn't
3.
that where they also train too? Isn't that where he meet or you get to meet the
exam
grumpy
is the
old
end
man?
of season 2. Exam is the end of
Oh.
season 2.
Yeah.
And then
No,
they go
so
to
he's talking about the exam, the hero exam. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
no,
one
that
that
was
original life.
the hero exam was pretty freaking awesome. I enjoyed
has-
looking
it
at
has
that.
Orca.
season 2.
it has Orca guy.
Yeah, season 3 has Orca Man.
Season 3 also has frickin' All for One.
Yep.
Yeah, like
And
I love season 2 and season 3. They go back and forth,
Oh.
but 2 is still my pinnacle favorite.
They also
2
wear
has Stain.
disguises. They wear disguises.
Oh yeah, disguised Deku, and then as Richard pointed out, Black Butler, Ida, who is literally just dressed as character from Black Butler.
Also, I'm gonna say this: I hate comic book resources. Just saying. I'm googling it, and it's like half of their stuff is all like clickbait and crap. Because like you look up My Hero Academia, and like, oh, top 10 strange rules that students need to follow, or the truth behind quirks. Yet the picture is Deku and what's her face from the movie, and they neither of them have clothes on.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, why? I don't
Someone
understand.
call the police. Someone call the police. But
Okay. For me, I don't know. I don't really like. I'm kind of conflicted. I really like season 4. I like a lot of the stuff that happens, but at the same time, it is kind of. All right. Well, here, let me see.
I feel like it's a step down. Even
Overhaul.
after season 3.
Overhaul takes up like 4 volumes, and half of
Yeah.
the season, and it
And
really.
Overhaul was cool, but at the same time, it was literally just Overhaul, basically.
And then you
And
had
it wasn't.
the goofy like makeup exam for like 2 episodes, and
Yep.
then
The
Gentleman.
ice slide.
Yeah.
Hey,
Gentle was pretty cool, but yeah, Overhaul took up the majority of it. And during that time, it was just Overhaul, and
Yeah.
you didn't get much of
You didn't get the character growth.
complex.
But amidst the Overhaul madness of them storming the base, we did get 2 of the best episodes in the season back to back, which are the Kirishima and the Sun Eater episodes, which I stand by are like 2 of maybe even
You got build up like that where they defeat some pretty strong villains, but do you remember what the villains' names were off the top of your head?
No.
I
Do you remember what they did?
Oh well,
there
I
was
remember the
larceny, there was
Kirishima.
gluttony.
But do you remember
the one
what
with
they look
Kirishima?
like?
There was a barrier guy.
Nope.
And then there was
They wore masks, that's all I know.
Oh, they all
But
wore
then again,
masks.
everybody in
So the 3 that Sun Eater went against, one could steal a quirk. He had larceny. One could eat anything that came his way. He had the gluttony one. And then the last one could crystallize, become rock solid.
Did
Yeah,
you look it up?
No, I remember that from memory.
Oh.
Well,
And
I
then-
remember
You
the
are
one from
Richard.
Kirishima. There's like the dude who's like really buff, who's like a cage fighter, who's like addicted to battle, and then there was a barrier guy.
Yeah, because the barrier guy
Mhm.
would prevent him from attacking and whatnot.
And also because the episode has Fat Gum, who is an amazing addition.
And also, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna defend the villains being kind of not memorable because they're supposed to be just nobodies that are entirely loyal to Overhaul. You know, they're
Right,
supposed to
but
like,
when you look at everybody battling the League of Villains in the third season during the summer camp, you remember a lot of the League of Villains, but then again, yeah, they were
Even the
built up
one-off
a lot
people.
more.
I
Even
also
like the dude with like the fish hooks in his mouth, he was like in one episode, and he was still like very intimidating.
I actually forgot about the muscle guy until I played the game today, and I was like, oh yeah, he's a thing.
I
He was in a
wondering
really
where
good
the
episode.
Bakugo.
That's where Deku makes him believe in heroes again. That was a really
Oh,
sweet episode.
I thought it was cute when they showed up in the thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
In
then-
the
season
wild
4.
pussycats.
yeah, and then he's there.
And he has the same shoes as Deku because he's copying him. Because that's...
I didn't catch that detail.
Yeah,
But-
they
Nerd.
point out in the anime. They're like, oh, you have the same shoes like Deku. And he's like all blushy about it. It's
I
like...
didn't even notice that.
I'm trying to see if I can find that part.
But Overhaul
In the
did make a
manga.
very interesting first
talks about
impression.
Oh wait,
Because
actually, yeah.
before this season, no one has really died. Like, besides All Might's mentor. Like, people have gotten knocked out, but no one's, like, full-on died. But Overhaul straight up blew up magnetism from the waist up in the second episode.
I'm looking at the manga. I think I probably would have recognized it if it was in color. But yeah, that is in the manga. Cool.
But Overhaul did make a very strong first impression by straight up blowing someone up. Like, that was crazy.
But I think that's part of the reason I'm a little hesitant with this season. Is it's for the most part it's really at least the beginning part is really pretty dark. And I mean I like it, but I don't like it at the same time because it's like intense to watch, but it's also sometimes you just want to watch a manga or anime where you just don't have to sit there and be worried. That's why I like Metabots.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that maybe...
That's why I'm watching Digimon in the background.
Well,
Are you on
also,
episode 2?
they introduced death.
They're fighting the big mega piece of poop virus that's trying to launch nuclear weapons.
Oh, you got. Oh wait.
Digimon.
Wait. Since I asked about Digimon for a second, I just found out that Digimon Last Evolution Kizuna is coming to Blu-ray July 7th in both English dub and Japanese with English subtitles.
Woohoo!
I didn't know that they were gonna have a dub.
Woohoo! Toy animation, so that's probably gonna state that it's gonna be Funimation then.
No, they're under a different one. I don't know.
Really? Is
Yeah,
it Viz Animation?
I mean, it's under Toei, but dub and sub-wise, it's a different one. I don't even know who dubs Digimon. But but I like Overhaul. He's scary. He's a threatening villain, but also there's not a lot of levity.
There wasn't a lot of substance to him.
I mean, here's the other thing that I think this is just a whacked out theory, because even there's like that dude where they went to like steal the bullets from Overhaul and like effectively take his quirk away from him. The news report said that Dabi killed the hero that was covering the police escort, and the hero that he fought said, "Oh, you've been burning people alive. Like, Dabi's apparently been killing people." I have a theory that maybe the series has been introducing us to death as a concept, because maybe they are prepping us for the eventual death of All Might, which everyone think is going to happen. So
Yeah.
that's why Night Eye died.
Or well, I mean, Night Eye. Like, I mean, it's to be expected. Although at this point, like, why it really wouldn't, it shouldn't really matter at this point if All Might dies, because he's kind of out of, he's out of the spotlight, because there's like nothing he can really do except for just be in the background.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
But
but I'm just saying that I feel like they're introducing death as a concept with other characters to prep us for that emotional readiness that we know is gonna happen. Like
but
me and
also,
Richard watch. Oh no, you first. Sorry.
or I was just gonna quick answer Benji's question.
I had a
Digimon,
question.
or Digimon is voiced by, or their
Oh yeah.
dubbing and like is 11 Arts, and it looks like they do a lot of kind of artsy anime stuff.
Okay.
So,
What's that?
but you were saying, Jesse?
I just think that they're prepping us for the eventual death of All Might, but that's a good segue. What did you guys think of Sir Night Eye? Did you like him or?
Yeah.
I like
He was
him.
he was good, and his quirk was interesting enough and unique enough where it was interesting, but at the same time, it's like they should have made it more like built him up a little bit more. Like he didn't get built up nearly enough for it to be super emotional when he died. Like I was sad when he died. But I would have been more sad if someone like, what's his face, Lemillion died or something like that because they've been built up so much.
I actually, the first time I like saw that, or like when I actually thought that Lemillion was gonna be like when he got his powers taken away, you know? I kind
Mm-hmm.
of thought that he was also going to die.
Yeah,
And
because
Yeah,
that
same.
rock like literally spikes right into him. Like
and I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm also kind of not. It's weird because I
Yeah,
liked
you're
Lemillion,
indifferent.
or yeah, because I kind of, in some ways, I'd rather have him like of him. I'd rather he died than be depowered, because like
Yeah,
there's no guarantee that he'll get powered back up.
Well, Amy
yeah.
just has to be able
It
to
would have been
control
a
her
bigger
quirk more, and then
impact.
there you go. She'll be able to grant his powers back.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. Like,
it's kind of like a cheap way out,
so with that
relatively.
though, Night Eye was a character that like I found very like interesting from the beginning because he him and Deku do not. A lot of people like Deku, but this is like after Bakugo, this is like the first character in a while who straight up does not like Deku. He's like, you don't deserve to be All Might's
Right, but
successor.
the only reason is because All Might went against the judgment of Night Eye, so it was technically not even Deku's fault that he didn't like him. It was kind of All Might's fault that he didn't like Deku. So
I also find Night Eye's reasoning for bringing in Deku interesting. He's like, he didn't touch my exclusive merch, so I guess I'll give him a shot. Didn't touch my
yeah,
exclusive
pretty
All
stupid.
Might merch.
You're a big fan of this douchebag that is All Might that everybody apparently loves so much.
All
I don't
Might's
know.
not
It's just weird.
douchebag. He's best dad.
Mm,
He's best dad.
uh,
But
yeah, I don't know. It's Ooh. Um.
But yeah, I found that very interesting. Although you said that the arc didn't have a lot of levity, it did at least for the first like 3 or 4 episodes before Deku and Mirio encounter Overhaul, because there is still the moment where he's like, "Oh, you got to make me laugh in order for me to let you in," and he goes. And Deku makes the All Might face, and he has a backstory where apparently he practiced that for about 4 years, just every day.
Well, I mean, yeah, like. Oh, do
It was.
do you remember why his face was wrinkled the way it was?
Because it was All Might after he swam through vinegar
Yeah.
to save someone who was drowning. Because it wasn't a perfect replication of All Might's face.
But really, like, it's so kind of serious, and then like, honestly, the weakest, I think, because we've only talked about the first half, but like I honestly think Gentleman Criminal.
Gentle Criminal was a unique. He was a better villain than Overhaul, due to the fact that he was a lot different than the other villains that we've already seen. Overhaul was just a villain that had a somewhat similar attribute that to what's his face.
I know who you're talking about.
remember
The guy with all the hands.
Yeah.
Shigaraki.
Shigaraki. It was similar enough where it wasn't really like, oh, this is totally different. Gentle had, and the right, like the way they used Gentle was a lot different. So it was a lot more fresh. But I didn't like.
They imply that Gentle's gonna like go through a rehab program to become a hero. Because one thing that is overarching over this season is that people are kind of desperate for someone to fill All Might's seat because he had such like a big presence.
Oh. Okay, Richard took off, I guess, or had to take a call or something. But, see, I didn't really get the implication that he was going to like reform and be like not a criminal.
That might have been the anime then, because what happened is that he's like sitting. They have a post-credit scene where he's like sitting in the police station, and the detective's like, "Well, have you ever heard of second chances?" And then Gentle starts crying, and then they get him tea, and then it ends. So that might be just an anime.
No, it's. I'm looking at it, but like.
And they're trying to reform.
The only people who say they can't turn their lives around are the ones with no real desire to change. They're too impatient. They want results right away. Anyway, I want some tea. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Omnimon is so cool.
You got to the Omnimon part?
Yeah. He just stabbed the virus.
I do.
Oh wait, are you on 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate.
I'm already almost,
but he's more plant-based this time.
Oh wait, is that supposed to be Diaboromon?
It reminds me of Diaboromon.
Or the eyes, like it's the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
So.
X.
Going back to season 4 of My Hero Academia.
I was gonna say I feel like the second half of it is kind of weak. I had a hard time, I guess, caring. I don't know. It felt a little bit. It felt a little.
They tried so hard on the first 2-3 seasons, and then they got people they got people over exaggerating how, or putting the show on such a high mantle that they couldn't really live up to the expectations that they put upon themselves. So
Now, there is one thing in this season that I will have to give all the kudos for, and that is the music. The music in season 4, Hero 2, that song that Jiro does at the concert is really good. The openings are really
That made
good.
me
The
cry.
the openings are really good. The closings are really good. And then this is the song that made me cry. They added lyrics to "You Say Run." They added lyrics to that, and the song is now called "Might Plus You." And I will say, even with qualms aside, what people feel about Overhaul, that scene of Deku catching Eri and not letting her go, that in the music that I bawled, I cried so hard. That was
See,
beautiful.
I I I get choked up watching some of the earlier seasons of MHA, but like this one, I just like there were times where I wanted to kind of like tear up
I got
or
choked
feel
up on
something.
I cried on the final because I kind of respect what
Endeavor.
Endeavor was doing and stuff, where all he wants to do is prove to the world that he is not a heartless man, and that he is willing to do what it takes to protect the world that All Might was protecting this whole entire time.
I mean, he
Also,
also tried patching it up with Todoroki.
Yep.
also apparently too.
Well, it was like successful because Todoroki was like, "Dad, I'm watching."
Yep.
Yeah, which they introduced a character. We should talk about some of the new faces. So
Uh,
this season
uh, uh,
threw a lot of
let
new.
me. I just have a quick announcement.
Yeah.
Digimon Adventure, like the new one, is currently on hold because of the corona.
Son of a biscuit! I
Yes.
already watched all 3 episodes.
Yeah, so now it's gonna be a while before episode 4 comes out. Just
Well,
wanted.
yeah, the Corona
See,
is delaying a lot of stuff that way.
yeah, that is very sad. So season 4
Yeah, Pokemon
introduced.
even is on hold.
Oh, Pokemon's on hold. I did not know that.
Now that I think about it, I remember seeing that online.
Well, I wonder if season 5 of My Hero is gonna get put on hold. Like,
I'm sure everything's put on hold.
I don't really know, like, cause like season 4 just ended, and it took them how long? But they're like, how long usually has it been
season
between?
4 started October of 2019 and just ended in March or April. So that's
Uh,
November,
or
October,
no, but
November, December, January,
I'm saying
February.
between seasons.
Oh, between seasons, they'll start back up in the fall. They've lately started back up in autumn.
Well, actually, so April. The first season was April 3rd to June 26th, 2016. Whoa, it started. Yeah, it started in 2016, but in America it didn't start till 2018. Um,
Wow.
but yeah, they actually are doing. They did it in reverse this time because most of the time they did it like it would be from April. It would run from April till September. But then they started like season 4. They started in October and then ran into April.
Yeah.
So my guess is it probably won't be till it'll be like another 8 months.
Which will give me plenty of time to speculate on what's going to happen in season 5. Oh wait, there's a manga.
Yeah, that I'm already caught up with,
Now,
or that I am. I'm not already, but I am caught up with.
Season 4 introduced a lot of new faces. It introduced Night Eye and Bubble Girl. It introduced the Dragon Hero. It introduced the cockroach or the millipede that took over for Night Eye's agency. It introduced Fat Gum.
Who's best boy?
So yes, I want to know, why do you think Fat Gum is best boy?
Dude, he's just so great.
Because he's such a
No,
badass.
He's best man, not best boy. He's a grown ass man.
Dude, and like, both
He-
Fat Gum and Skinny Gum. Actually, the fans have given him a nickname, and I can't remember what it is.
Well, he's both the shield and the spear.
Yeah, but they nicknamed him. Let's see, I gotta find fan art of him because that's where I learned it.
Well, with Fat Gum though, I think he's
Oh,
perfect.
Slim Gum.
Slim Gum. Him and
That-
Kirishima bounce off of each other really well because they have very similar personalities. They're very like, yeah, let's go, yeah, let's do this, which makes Sun Eater the odd one of the bunch who is very shy and hides his face in the corner when he's not in action. Or as people have dubbed Sun Eater, Elf Sasuke.
No.
They
Yeah,
say
and
he looks like Sasuke.
and that's coming from
No.
a Naruto fan, dude. So he says no, and I believe him. Also, in Vigilantes, one neat thing that they do is because he mentions earlier that he used to be a fighter, and so the creator of Vigilantes, because it's a prequel to MHA,
Yeah.
he gives them cool like fighting gloves.
Did you say
That
there's
is
a
all.
vigilante who just falls in a dumpster? Like,
Uh,
constantly?
I don't remember. I kind of got
Yeah, you said...
disinterested in the sixth volume. Kind of got a little boring. Actually,
All I know is that
volume
there's
5
someone
got
named Knuckle Dust. There's someone named Knuckle Duster, and then you told me there was someone who, like, falls in dumpsters. Like,
Let's
a
go on.
lot.
I don't remember any of like falling into dumpsters, but I'm looking it up. What do we think of the kid, like the
Harry?
kid episode?
Harry!
No, I was talking about
Oh.
the babysitting episode.
Oh, the episode with the licensing exam.
Neat.
It was interesting
Bakugo had
because
to
The
be an adult.
amusement created.
Wait, did everybody just talk at once except for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So say someone talk.
Well,
Someone
Todoroki and the Wind Guy, like, have apparently kind of made peace. Endeavor, like, went and watched so he could try to make peace with Todoroki and be a supportive dad, which I feel like his turn is so quick. He should not be this good so quickly.
But you gotta.
Benji, why do you sound like
There-
you're 30 feet away?
But you have to understand that there was a lot that was happening behind the scenes, making Endeavor view his action. So, like behind the scenes, there were months and months.
Hey Benji, your mic is also
Yeah,
like
other
cutting in
thing-
and out.
Yeah.
We didn't get Endeavor. So you see what her tell when they showed him eventually that there was a
Like
Benji,
his frame rate is skipping.
Benji, are you doing that on purpose?
period.
Yeah,
So,
that's him
there
being
I-
serious. Yep.
Like,
Okay,
the
I
thing
don't.
is, it's just like the last time we saw Endeavor in season 3, he like destroyed his
Hello?
gym because
Hello?
he's like, oh, not like
Uh,
this.
Hi.
We can hear
What
you.
happened?
He muted himself and then
You-
unmuted himself.
We can hear you.
Okay.
I think.
He's tinkering with some. Oh, he dropped. Okay. Talk.
Like-
Talk.
Like
Continue
with
talking.
Endeavor, the last time we saw him, he was like, oh, not like this. Not like this. I didn't want to become number one like this. And he's throwing hissy fits, and then suddenly he's like, oh, I'm here to support my son, who I abused for many years, and I'm going to try to give him head pats, and I'm going to talk cordially to All Might and be like, oh, what's it like to be the symbol of peace? And it's like,
Well,
the
I'll give you
development
that
was
it's
super
not a
rushed.
healthy uprising, but I don't believe it was complete abuse. Like you're going on about.
No, if you rewatch those episodes of season 2, he's beating Todoroki when he's 5. He's punching the kid until he's throwing up. Like,
Yes, he's a D-bag. That's true.
like that's the thing. And then that scene where Todoroki uses his fire and he smiles, and then All Might's like, "This is the reason I created you. You finally did it." You see like 2 tears go down his cheek before him and Deku like resume fighting. It's implied that, I mean, he put Todoroki's mom in the freaking mental hospital, and she's still there.
I don't think it's not as out of left field as you're like
Yeah.
saying, because like
I still think he was like a terrible human being, and like,
yeah, but
I
also
lost you guys.
okay. Oh wait, okay.
Hello?
Hypocrisy alert.
Uh-huh.
Gentleman criminal. Oh, he's going to be redeemed. He's taking a new leaf, and you sounded okay with that. Endeavor.
yeah, because I like Gentle Criminal. He didn't
Endeavor.
abuse my favorite character in the whole series.
Endeavor, on the other hand, is a hero, not a villain who goes and does petty crime, yet he's the villain who doesn't deserve redemption. Mr. Redemption Boy. I remember when we played Soul Calibur, and you tried to claim that Siegfried was the best character. He's my character because redemption.
I do love a good character redemption, but I didn't really see it with Endeavor. I really have some issues with that. And then there's a scene where he's like taking the Nomu up into space, or like he's doing a solar burst or whatever. He's like, "You are the old me, or a future me, but I'm changing now." And I'm like, "Bull crap, Endeavor!" Like,
Hey Jesse,
Here?
I'm reading the wiki right now, so I'm going to use
I
this to
can't
prove you wrong.
guys for whatever.
Benji, can you hear us?
Benji, we can hear you.
He's a little muffled.
Should I communicate to him through texts?
Benji, we see you. I see you.
I don't
Wow,
know why
he's
my
way up there.
Wi-Fi. Okay.
Okay, I don't. Okay. The relationship between them began to get worse. Like really, the reason.
Why is
Yeah, I mean, like he was abusive and caused an emotional breakdown.
Mhm.
And oh wait, what?
Yeah, but he was like a
And-
hero. Like, he was still a hero.
Hey,
at the same time.
Jesse, interesting thing right here. It says here, Engie's constant abuse on her children, or on her and their children, led Ray to an emotional breakdown, and she ends up hurting Shoto.
Yeah, I know.
The
She's
mom
the
can-
one who. She's the one who dumped the hot
Sorry.
water on his face. She's
Yeah.
the reason that he has the scar.
Oh, yeah, she's fine. You don't villainize her scarring Toto. But Endeavor, on the other hand...
Yeah, why
I
did
see
she
how it is.
snap mentally? Why did she snap mentally? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because, her son,
It's
her
it's
children,
it's one of those
and then
situations.
there's the theory that, that Dobby is his bastard child. That people are still trying to figure out if that's true or not. We don't know much about Dobby. We just know that Richard and Benji put him on an unhealthy pedestal.
Not right. I think
He's pretty dope.
Why does
so
everyone think
cool.
he's so cool? He's done nothing. He's done nothing.
But do you see just how cool he looks?
He has blue fire. And he has stitches all over his face.
he burnt down the literally entire summer.
He lit part of the summer camp on fire. The firefighters showed up. He didn't burn down the whole thing. He burned down, some trees.
Dobby.
Taking the stairs was a bad.
But he's so cool, okay?
I am the only one here who's no, my favorite villain in that group is still Twice. Which we can talk about this into season 4. Twice and Toga actually, it's very interesting because Overhaul and Shigaraki do not like each other. And Shigaraki basically, plays him.
Yeah.
Not just that, but he sends Toga and Twice into the,
Dobby is so cool.
into the base after so Overhaul has that big beginning where he blows Mag in half and then blows the compressed guy's arm off.
Look at how dope he is. Yeah. Yeah, Dobby.
Why is everyone Team Dobby?
He's so cool.
He's gonna be in the thumbnail. It's just gonna say, title of this podcast is Dobby is cool.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be he's on the season 3 Blu-ray volume cover.
Woo!
Wait.
Hi, James. You sounded like James there.
Woo!
You know what? We should review that too, since we're all just holed up inside. We should review that Pokemon first movie remake.
I don't
Speak
have a
for
way.
yourself. Some of us have worked.
You watched it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you did it? I thought you did.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, I
Don't
thought
watch
back when you did, I thought you watched it.
When I haven't had Netflix in months, if not
Oh.
a
It
year.
came out a month ago.
It came out in January.
Dobby, he is so cool.
Why do you guys like Dobby? He's not.
You know why?
In part because it freaks you out so much.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I keep talking and singing about him now.
But here's the thing. It's not just you three. It's everyone on the internet. They're like, oh, he's so amazing. Oh, he's so cool. I'm like, he hasn't done anything. He burned down some trees, and he incinerated the dude with sand for a mustache. That's about it.
He
held his own against Eraser. Then again, that was a double that Twice set up.
Yeah, at least Twice has done more.
Wait here. Let me quick.
Him and Toga did the waltz.
Scroll down here.
Him and Toga danced together, and then they made the dude who was in the wall freak out, and basically led to Deku punching him in the face.
Well, you know what? Dr. Eggman, he shows up in the next season. That's all I'm gonna say at the moment, because I don't want to spoil it for people who are listening. But yeah, Dr. Eggman is in the next Oh,
Wow, I can't believe the Archie Sonic comic is going to cross over with My Hero Academia.
yeah, totally.
I mean, I can't wait for Rotor to get blown up by Bakugo. You know what? That's another complaint with season 4. Bakugo and Todoroki and Tokoyami and all the other students that we know and love take a major backseat in
Yeah,
season 4.
but then they babysit kids, and then it's all good.
Yeah.
No, because then after that it's back. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Deku. I love being compared to Deku by my
Yeah,
countless
because you
friends.
bring it up every time he comes up in conversation.
I love how you turned into like a wise old man the way you worded that.
I mean, he may have turned to wise old. It's not wrong.
But
I am a wizard.
do you sell gear to illegitimate gear to cowboys? He bought it from a wizard.
Hey, you guys. They just announced yesterday at 11:30 a.m. that you can get a pop vinyl of Shenron. I don't care.
When,
That is all.
the only pop vinyl that I want right now is from Box Lunch, and it's like All Might, where he's half buff and half skinny.
I don't need my soul sucked out of me, so no thank you for pop vinyls.
Yeah. I want Skinny All Might. Skinny All Might. Skinny All Might. He is so cool.
Everything you guys are saying is awesome, and I totally care about it.
Hey, you actually sounded decent. You sound good.
I turned off my TV so I didn't have Wi-Fi.
But now you're cutting out again.
Oh, I need to have it this close to my mouth? Okay.
Apparently.
Yeah. That's
So what did you guys think about Eri? Because this show made me sad. Like Eri, like the fact that the drug was made out of her blood.
Oh yeah, I forgot that how dark that twist is, but yes, I remember that.
And then they show like them making it, and
Yeah.
then I mean also the monster that what is it that Overhaul turns into is a little disturbing for a while because he's like made out of like just like a mound of like flesh or something.
Well,
He's
that's
made
because,
out of the body of another person.
yeah, he destroys
He absorbed
himself
two people.
or
He absorbed like 2 or 3 people.
he destroys himself and then absorbs him, like, and then creates from that.
Yeah, like okay, which Eri did lead to something really cool. Besides that little beautiful moment that made me cry, and you know Deku and Mirio's like mission to, which even carries into the second half of the season to like make her smile, to make her believe in heroes. I thought that was really cute. But we also got what I like to dub Super Saiyan Green.
What?
Because when Deku is carrying Eri, his hair spikes up, and he can fly around and hit really hard and make like an infinite giant amount of glowing fists.
Hey,
Nobody cares!
Jesse, he takes Nemoto, touches his face, and then fuses both himself and Nemoto together to create.
Oh, I thought
Right.
he took 3 people because there were like 3 people down there.
Yeah, but it's Nemoto, his right hand man. Who, if
So
I remember
Nemoto
if I remember correctly, that's also the one who is voiced by what's his face?
What's his
I
face?
literally
My
just-
favorite actor.
I literally just saw it. Todd Habercorn.
Oh, Natsu.
Is that who he voiced? Kyoji
Yes.
Meadow.
So overall, what were our viewpoints on My Hero Academia Season 4? Personally, for me, I thought it was good and enjoyable, but in the ending, like, it wasn't... It wasn't as good as the last couple of seasons that were happening. Like, because as we said, there was so much going on at the same time, but it was very similar to what we've already seen. So it was like, yeah, to me. Somebody else go.
For me, I really enjoyed the music. I enjoyed some of the storylines. My biggest gripe is that I feel like we had a few good moments with side characters like Kirishima and Sun Eater and Mario, but I think a lot of it really zoned in on Deku. I'm hoping in the next season that we get a few more episodes that are about other people. And yeah, overall I enjoyed it. It wasn't a bad anime, but it definitely wasn't my favorite My Hero season.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who's next?
Oh, and also
Go ahead.
Hawks is cool. Hawks is
That'll be
badass.
Yeah,
Hawks is
Hawks is really
awesome.
cool.
Your
Okay,
turn,
go ahead,
Richard.
Scott.
Oh, or no, I want Richard to go.
Okay,
I guess
Scott
I'll go
will be
next.
the closer.
Alright, so
Richard?
you can hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
No, you're breaking up.
Is this better?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, part of the mic was messed up.
Oh,
okay.
Alright, my closing on season 4 of My Hero Academia is I like how they introduced new characters, new pro heroes, went into a little more backstory of other heroes, and kind of broke some barriers down. So, I see how it's not as strong as the other seasons, but I did very much enjoy it overall.
yeah.
And
No,
it's the first
overall,
season that
it was-
actually brought me to tears at a certain point.
Oh, at the ending, or when did it bring you to tears?
Oh, during Jiro's performance.
Oh, of course. You're one of the, you are more musically inclined than most people assume, especially like me and everybody else. But no,
Okay.
cool.
Okay. For me, I thought season 4 is good, but it didn't have the It started off pretty strong in my opinion, but as it kind of went on, it got weaker, and I don't think it ended as strongly as some of the other seasons. And I think I
Right.
still probably like season 2 better. But yeah.
Yeah.
So thank
It
you
was
all
really
for
good. Yeah.
Also, the
That's
washing machine hero sucks, and I hope it dies.
Leave Hero 8 alone.
I'm pretty sure Hero 8 is a robot. So, I hope Hero 8 can bust into a fiery death.
We can cut
You
this
know what?
just before Jesse goes on his
Let
rant
Dobby,
about...
let Dobby blow up the washing machine. You know what? Hashtag let Dobby blow up the washing machine.
hashtag Dobby is sexy.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Adios.
So that's the end of our podcast. But we had some pretty good discussion and talked a little bit about some of the other things that I don't think we touched on in the actual podcast. So I'm going to splice that at the end here. You may also notice this podcast is a little spliced together, and that's because we came up with another podcast in the midst of our podcast, and then ended up having some technical problems for a split second, and then we just decided, hey, we actually didn't finish the first podcast we started, so yeah, this podcast and then the next one are going to be a little hodgepodgey. I tried to find kind of natural places where conversation kind of shifted so that we could create a cool podcast, like 2 good podcasts, but there might be a little bit of a hodgepodge mixture to it. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed this podcast though. And now to the little bit before when we talked about life and about My Hero Academia and manga. And then we did the countdown that Benji ruined. Thank you.
That is
There you
not going good.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that
It
part.
is.
Instead
Yeah,
of magic
For
carpet
some
ride,
reason
it's take off your
he
clothes.
wasn't in the channel. I
Now
didn't
he's
kick him
here.
out,
Hello, Gregory.
but okay. Yeah, we're recording now. Let's see. I'm gonna quick just because then I don't have to. I'm gonna grab my manga or a couple of my mangas, so then that way I have them as reference.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's a good idea because we're gonna definitely be talking about some differentiating points. I mean, when we start, the arc literally started with an episode that you said wasn't even in the manga.
Oh wait,
News
yeah, with
report,
the news reporter man. Okay, here,
the
I'll be
dude
right
who
back.
took selfies with his nipples. That is still the most unsettling quirk I'd seen in a while.
He's cameraman.
Seeing the lenses just come out of his body did not look right. Oh, I can't wait to rant about the washing machine and how that was bull crap.
The what?
I mean, the news reporter man could be in a later volume.
It's Cory! She's so
Benji, we're
cute.
recording now.
I
Get
can't.
into my hero mode.
Is
I
Benji
am in
watching?
Digimon mode.
We said my hero, Dimmy.
Hey, Digimon
Close
works
enough,
for me.
right?
Yeah, but I
There,
don't want
set-
to talk about it just yet. I kind of want to wait
Yeah.
till I want to kind of do
No,
the
I can.
first five. First
Yeah.
five
Yes,
episodes.
I'm listening. I can talk about MHA.
Okay. I'm gonna
So,
also
in the
quick news reporter. I'm just gonna quick see because the news reporter thing could be in an earlier manga that I don't have.
And what I was referring to is that I'm still tilted that stupid washing machine is in the top 5.
No, she's number 8.
Oh, in the top 10 then.
Wait, what
Of
are you talking
course,
about?
she was.
Number 5
Um,
is the Rabbit Hero.
The episode that
Oh.
introduces Hawks,
Oh,
and they say, the
No,
top 10
he-
heroes, and there's a
he's not-
stupid washing machine.
he's talking about the episode where they do the hero ceremony and it introduces.
So we're
the top
starting
10
at the
heroes.
end.
No. Well, we haven't even started. Because I'll do the countdown thingy. Because then it makes it easier to cut. Or
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is just this is pre-show rambling.
Yeah, this is just us
Oh, I know.
talking.
How is everyone doing, by the way?
I'm dying.
Oh,
I just submitted a
No,
receipt with 2 crunch.
I still
did
haven't
you
gotten.
eat the
Candy
chocolate
bars on it.
bars?
I only
Hey,
ate
yeah.
1 chocolate bar.
Yeah, Wash is number 8. Yoroi Musha is number 9. Ryukyu, the girl, lady, dragon lady, she's number 10. Mirko's number 5. Edge Shot is Edgy the Hedgy. But yeah.
Isn't Genus number 3?
Venus is
Yep.
number 3. Yeah.
Best Genius is number 3, yeah.
Best piece of garbage.
Hey.
Best Genius is
Jesse.
good. Shut your
Yeah,
ugly
I
hole.
disagree with you entirely, sir. But yes, also the guy in the newspaper is not in the manga. He's filler. But I think that, I mean, really,
Well, they
they're-
kind of do that just to give you a recap of what happened recently.
yeah.
Kind of the event
Well,
that
I
happened
wonder
in
if
last
the
season.
swimming pool from season 3 was in the manga, or if that was also an original concept.
I don't know because I only have I have 14 volumes 14 to 23. So I
I
don't
only
have.
have volume 9. I only have the one where Todoroki uses his fire, and that's it.
I bought the game. The My Hero Academia game, the first one, because it's
One Justice.
yeah, it's $20 on Switch right now.
That's not bad. Was it a deluxe edition or?
No, I mean I bought the DLC when I had the cartridge version of it, so I just so technically I have the full game.
I'm waiting for a sale to hop on the second one, especially because they announced Hawks as the first DLC character, and I love him.
I forgot that. Like I thought the.
I want to have sex with this stupid boy. Manga boy. Sorry, I'm getting cranky.
Oh,
I'm listening.
What?
Don't
dude.
worry.
Volume 24 looks dope. This kid said 7 years ago.
I mean, if you're ready to hear the craziest thing, and Richard's gotten to this point in the game, so it's not a spoiler, but in
What
Final
game?
Fantasy VII
we were talking about
Remake.
here. What?
I just wanted to say that there is a kid that says he is just vibing and listening to music, and then he gives you a music track. So, yeah, vibing is officially in the my Final Fantasy VII canon, so that's good to know.
I don't understand the significance.
Because you said what
You
a
broke
kid said
out
7 years
like
ago.
half
You
an
made me
hour.
think of like lingo.
Hey,
Anyway.
wait. Also, did you know the detective, Naomasa
Uh-huh.
Sukachi,
Yes.
the detective guy? He's like a reoccurring character. In fact, actually, his sister is like an important character in the Vigilantes.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Neat.
Wait, by the detective, are you talking about the one who's friends with All Might, or the one with the dog for a head?
No, the one who's friends with All Might.
Oh yeah, his like informant.
Yeah.
And the one that
Really
goes
cool.
into the hideout with them in season
Yeah,
4. Speaking of My Hero Academia season 4, which we are actually talking about right now. Hint,
Okay. Here.
hint, we're getting
here.
back.
Let's. Yeah.
We're getting sidetracked on our goal.
Well, here. I'll do the countdown thingy, and then we can actually start. But first, let's just talk about how our lives are first, and then we'll get into the topic.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been working.
Well, I haven't started yet.
I know. We're talking about our lives first. You
Lives.
said.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You
3.
want live talk? Or do you? Oh, okay.
A special guest has entered the room. His name's Bandit. All right. 3,
Neat.
2,
2,
1,
1.
go.